Test. A very hearty and cheerful good afternoon to one and all present here. I, Preeti Jadhav, welcome all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais and take the privilege to host Alumni Talk Series Dil Se 2024. Today, we have among us Professor Munish Sharma Sir, Director General GS Mandal, and our esteemed alumni Mr. Prasad Haridas Sir, Procurement and Contract Leader EPC, and all the deans, associate deans, respected head of department, faculty members, and all my dear friends. Dilse Alumni Talk serves a bridge between the past, present, and future of our institution. These talks provides an opportunity of our current students to learn from the experience, challenges for those who have walked the same halls and faced the similar crossroads in their career. Maharashtra Institute of Technology has launched such series of talk Dil Se to not only provide a platform for meaningful interaction and connection between alumni, faculty, and students, but also to foster a sense of belonging and pride in our alma mater. We have honor to have esteemed alumni Mr. Prasad Haridas sir for third session of this series today. I would like to request Dr. Supriya Kinariwala, Associate Dean Alumni, ma'am, to give a preamble and enlighten us by putting a spotlight on this today's event.
You. Good afternoon to one and all. As we all know, this Alumni Talk Series, this is the third session. And the main objective behind this Alumni Talk Series is to have an interaction with the distinguished alumni and to know their success journey. Today we have with us Mr. Prasad Haridas sir. I welcome sir on behalf of MIT. And without taking much of the time, I know we all are eager to hear him. So I welcome sir and thank you so much.
One tree can start a forest, one word can form a goal, one candle can wipe our darkness, and a true leader has the confidence to stand alone. We are delighted to have a renowned expert whose career highlights brilliance in both academics and business on our platform today. Please join me in giving Mr. Prasad Haridas sir a hearty welcome. Mr. Prasad Haridas sir has completed his bachelor degree in civil engineering in 2003 from MIT, MBA in Supply Chain and Project Management, a postgraduate diploma in Material and Logistic Management, and LLB. Prasad Haridas sir is having 20 years of extensive experience in procurement and contract management, particularly with the engineering procurement and construction EPC sector. In 2016, Sir has certified with accredited program on legal system and commercial law management from National Law School of India University, and also accredited people manager from Reliance Retail University in 2023, certified manager as coach from Reliance Retail University in 2024. Sir has awarded and closed contracts for over 200 stores during financial year 23-24 and lead contracts EPC and successfully manage a team of 16 plus people for zone contract as head contract EPC for South Zone. Instrumental in strategic decision and package information for the Seawood project Navi Mumbai. Recognized for his technical experience, business development strategies, and process optimization, Mr. Prasad Haridas sir has a proven ability to develop and implement innovation strategies that drives business growth. His strong analysis skill and attention to detail have been crucial in identifying improvement areas and implementing effective solutions. Sir believes in power of words and the guides of loved ones, teachers, professors, which have strengthened his management abilities. Please join me in giving a warm round of applause to Mr. Prasad Haridas sir. Thank you. Now I would like to invite Professor Munish Sharma sir to felicitate Mr. Prasad Haridas sir. We have honor to have Prasad sir with us for today's session. I would like to invite sir to address us.
Thank you very much. Uh, actually, I'm not a regular speaker. I have not spoken in front of 200 or 100 students before this. I do handle many things, many works as part of my profession. But here you might have to bear me for some time. Yeah. First of all, I would like to thank my professors, Dr. Munish Sharma sir, Upadhyay sir, Vaidya sir, Rashmita ma'am, and all other dignitaries who are present here, for calling me after almost 21 years of my engineering to this wonderful institute. This has changed a lot. What you see today is a grown up tree. We have seen the tree when it has been sown initially, and it was wonderful since that time. So it's my pleasure to be in front of you and share my maybe some words of wisdom which I have experienced in last 20-21 years in the field. So सर प्रेझेंटेशन आपलं आहे का इथे? हां. That's it. This is the name, what it says, Dil Se MIT Alumni Talk. So I expect to have a Dil Se session from your side as well. It should be a mutual session. I need some of the words from your side as well. That what do you expect from an alumni to speak about? What are the questions in your mind? What do you think that you should do when you go as a engineer from this institute? And what the market expects from you. So let me start with a few things like how we get admitted to the college. Most of the students are from which branch here? Civil, mechanical, only civil. So let me know how many of you have taken admission to civil engineering as the first choice. I think only 20%. Rest all have taken admission because they have not got any other branch. Right? Right or wrong? I'm not able to listen you. Can I have a big noise? How many of you have taken admission as the last option that I have to do engineering? कुछ नहीं मिल रहा है यार, civil engineering मिल रहा है, ले लो. Correct? Don't worry, I was one of them. What happened during the admission in 1999? There was some issue with the AICTE, I suppose, sir. So our college started admission in the 5th round of admission. Before that, in the all 4 rounds have gone. September month was there. Few of students like me have taken admission to the all other things, whatever possible, DEd, pharmacy, BSc. I was admitted to one of the pharmacy college, and luckily this college has opened the gates for me. इसमें भी ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं मिला मुझे. मुझे चाहिए था कंप्यूटर साइंस दिला दो भाई, मैकेनिकल दिला दो. Guys, no branch. Ultimately, I have to take admission to the civil engineering. Bad, na? How many students feel it is bad? I'll tell you, there was one of the professors of us who used to teach us applied science. Sir, त्यांचं नाव काय होतं आपल्या इथे? धारवाडकर sir. On the day first, he told me this thing which is still there in my mind. Engineering is common sense, nothing else. So whatever branch you are going to study, it's only going to give you common sense. It is not going to give you a big difference in the knowledge in different branches. So it is you who will make the implementation of that knowledge and make changes to your life. So just remember in your mind that all branches, whether it is civil, electrical, mechanical, computer science or any other branch, all are same. You don't need to bother about which branch of engineering you are studying. Ultimately, you are going to be an engineer. And let me be very clear from the practical point of view. When I go and take the interviews of the students for the admission or the GET admissions to the company, we generally prefer students who are from the core branches: civil, electrical, mechanical, electronics. Because any core branch student can shift their curriculum or career to computer science or all other allied branches. But nobody else can come to the core branches afterwards. साइट पे कोई नहीं खड़ा रह सकता सिविल इंजीनियर की तरह. अगर उसने कंप्यूटर साइंस किया है तो he will not be able to build a building for you, right? So what I was saying is I got admission to the civil engineering because वो किसी मूवी में एक बाद में डायलॉग आया था, अगर आप किसी चीज को बड़ी शिद्दत से चाहोगे तो सारी कायनात उसे आपसे मिलाने की साजिश करेगी, राइट? वो शाहरुख खान ने बहुत अच्छे से बोला था, मुझे शायद आया नहीं होगा, राइट? सो somehow I got admitted to the civil engineering, MIT college. I got wonderful faculties at that time. I was amongst the students who used to talk about that whether I can get another branch in second year of the engineering. After first year, we had that chance at that time. I don't know what is there today. So we used to have, Padhe sir was there at that time, who used to teach us in the first year for general civil engineering. And this question popped up from my side. See, what he told is that there is a circle of, you can say career or circle of industries which revolves. Maybe after 5 years, 10 years, that circle revolves. So at that time, computer science was at top. Everybody wanted to go to computer science, get a good job in BPO, a good salary package of 4 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs. In 2000, 2005, 6 lakhs was a huge amount. I don't know what about today you are thinking about it. So what he told us, in 99 I was admitted first year student. I was, sir 2000 की भी job नहीं मिलती civil engineer को, क्या करेंगे हम लोग civil engineer बन के? So he told me, you remember that initially it was mechanical revolution in 70s, 80s. Then came again the civil engineering revolution. Then came now the third industry, that is the computer science industry. But again it is going to go to the basic branches and civil engineers are going to be in demand, which I have experienced when I passed out in 2003. From the day I passed out, rather my result was not came, but I was placed in some of the company. On the day one of my engineering, I was having job in my hand. So how many of you think that we cannot get the job? Don't worry guys, everybody is going to get job. The only thing what you have to do is be ready for whatever work is allotted to you. You have to do that. Be ready to be on the site, be ready to be on the ground. Let your feet touch the dust. Let it experience the ground, what exactly the reality is there. So in the first year, I got admitted, and as most of the students must have experienced this again, that 10th class तक कभी कभी cheating चलती है, 12th class तक भी चलती है, कुछ कुछ cheating करते हैं लोग, percentage आ जाते हैं. But the day one when I entered in the engineering college, I have decided that I am not going to do cheating. Not a single copy I am going to do. And that's where in the first year, first semester, there were only 5 students who cleared all the subjects in the university. I was among one of them. Just because I became true to myself. So it generally, it says like this: be yourself, play with your strength, and nobody can stop you to do wonders in your life. If anybody thinks that by doing jugaad I can get succeeded in my life, that is not going to happen. You have to study hard, you have to work hard, and be real to your passion, what you are going to do in your life. Then another thing which I learned during my career or during curriculum in the college is I was not good in the English. I can't say that today also I am good in that, but I was very bad while speaking in front of public. But Upadhyay sir, then Dikshit sir, they force us to do some paper presentations. During that time, I think in the second year, there was a NASA has conducted a national level some program in our college. That was one of the biggest national level program which MIT has conducted in the college. So after that, there was an intercollegiate paper presentation competition. So I participated in it with guidance of Upadhyay sir. That time Ingole sir was there and other faculties of us. We presented some papers, and the students in front of us or the other presenters have laughed on us because of the language what we have presented into it. But that has given us confidence that unless you go and explore yourself, you will not be able to do anything new in the life. The same thing continued for my final year project when we took a project for INSDAG, the steel structure design for the viaduct, a precast or pre-stressed viaduct type of things, for which we have gone to IIT Delhi, IIT Mumbai. Our Godial sir was there at that time, so he has arrange something so that we can go and refer some journals there, done some study there, and explored how big institutes are giving the things to the students, how we can improve in our college, how we can correlate ourselves with the world, and what best we can come out with. So my request to all of you, explore yourself, be real to yourself, take new challenges, do paper presentations while you are doing your projects for third year or final year. Do the projects which are fresh. Do not copy the projects from other colleges. Innovate in your projects. Give something back to the environment or to the country, which will definitely give you an upper hand in your skills. One saying what I came across was, the fear of failure can only be eliminated by failing. Unless you fail in something, you will not be able to get rid of that fear of failure. So face that failure first so that you can get success. Unless you fall down, you are not going to go up. That is very important, that the early you fail, the early you succeed. Be thankful to your guide, your teachers who are teaching you every day in your classes and guiding you in your life. We all are engineering students, and for engineers, you don't need schooling, you need only guidance. Whatever subjects are there, you have to study on yourself. Go to the reference, get good books. Now you have very wonderful reference and library available. During our times, there was a library, I think here only. This was the library hall, and there was a small reference hall in this corner. So we used to study there, we used to sit full night for the reference. Now you have a wonderful opportunity and a good library with all the international journals available. You make good use of it. Explore the world with what are the possibilities available in the world, and what are the new technologies are coming up. Due to the AI and machine learning, there are many things which are going to change in future. Though the core field have that ability to transform yourself to the new thing, get adapted to it, learn AI or other things while you are studying in engineering, because future is for that. Repeated jobs are going to go. We have to be ready for the new things which may come up. What will come up, that nobody knows. But this AI and these things are going to tell you that what you should do, how you should study, and what you should go above it. One story I would like to tell. You must have seen the final match of the World Cup. T20 World Cup, when Kohli came on the stage, what he said? During the full T20 World Cup, he has not made runs. But in the final match, he has done the runs. What was the sentence? Kohli said, I was not getting runs. I was very much demoralized. Before that, in the T20, I was the maximum scorer. So cricket taught me that be grounded, focus on your bat, and you will get out of this failure. So major thing is you have to be grounded always. Make sure that the success don't go to your mind. I'll tell you my personal experience. I was a topper of the class for first initial 3 years. So this can be vouched by our teachers also. I am not telling you lie. So in the third year of college, when I was CR, one of my friend who is also a very reputed officer now in one of the institute came to me, and due to something we had some argument. He said that तू CR है तो बहुत ज़्यादा बात कर रहा है क्या? So I said, तू ज़्यादा बात कर रहा है तो तू CR बन जा ना, मार्क्स ले ले और CR बन जा. So this was the arrogance which came due to that small success. And next year, he got good marks, better than me, and became CR. So that only told me that you have to be grounded, be yourself, study well, so that in the final year again I got good marks and got one of the toppers of the college. So always be grounded with whatever success you are getting or failures you are getting. If you are getting failures, study hard, try hard for the next success. Don't get disappointed. After college, as I said, I got my first job on the day when I got the degree. So there was again an interesting story about it. So I was roaming around for the job. The result was about to come somewhere in the month of July. The result was about to come. In the month of June or mid-July, I started going for the searching. One of my colleague, one of my friend at that time was studying for MPSC. He was preparing for MPSC. And he got an offer from a job from a very small NGO for a assistant manager of the projects or a project engineer type of thing, what he got. So he said, no, I am preparing for my MPSC now. I don't want to take up the job. So that day somehow I met him and he said कि ये ऐसा एक मेरे पास offer आया. If you want to take up, go and meet them. So I have gone there, I met them and I got selected for that project. So somebody's rejection can also be a step for your success. So don't be afraid of taking up the challenges and new jobs, because that was the job when I have worked at least 14-16 hours a day. I used to travel on my NGO's bike for 200 kilometers every day in small villages. I used to work there for watershed and water supply projects and come back to Aurangabad again. So 14 to 16 hours a day, which most of the students today don't imagine that why should we do that after the engineering. We face this challenge, sir. I'll tell you very frankly, when we take GETs or PGTs, students like you don't want to do the job on the site. They don't want to go in the heat and rain. But unless you do that, you will not be able to go ahead in your life. You have to be on the site for at least 3 to 4 years, 5 years of initial career. Understand that what exactly happens on site, what you are going to do there, what is your implementation planning, how you are going to do it. Then only you will be able to get a good office setup, a office job. And don't be afraid or don't be shy to go on the site and stand with a supervisor. Learn from a supervisor that how to go for it. मैं साइट पे जाता था, मुझे रेनफोर्समेंट कैसे बांधना है पता नहीं था, क्योंकि हम लोग तो सिर्फ बेंडिंग मूवमेंट और शेयर फोर्स यहाँ पे डायग्राम्स में सीखते हैं ना. एक्चुअली में कैसे होता है हमें नहीं पता लगता, राइट? आई थिंक लंच इज मोर. फ्यू पीपल्स हैव स्टार्टेड डॉनिंग. रो पे दिएगा नहीं ना? So you have to be ready to unlearn what you have learned during the 4-5 years and learn new things. from the basics. Understand that what exactly you wanted to do in your life. Some of you might be liking few subjects good and few subjects not so good. तो किसी को स्ट्रक्चर अच्छा लगता होगा, किसी को एनवायरमेंटल साइंस, किसी को सर्वे. सो आपको जो अच्छा लगता है उसमें एक्सेल कीजिए, एंड जो अच्छा नहीं लगता उसमें अच्छे मार्क्स लेकर आइए. इन फ्यूचर एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग टू हेल्प यू टू गो टू द लैडर ऑफ सक्सेस. I'll tell you a very small example of circle of knowledge. So just imagine that there is a big circle, a big pie. Out of that, a very small portion is the knowledge which we gain or which we have right now. So that is the area which is the know, the area which I know. There is small portion more than that where you feel that you know, but other people know that you don't know. And there is very big area, a very big part of circle of knowledge which we are not even aware about that exists in the world. So we have to be very ready, very much ready to learn that new things in the life, because once you are out of this college, you have to learn many new things. Whatever subjects you are learning today may not help you to go to your success. This will help you for a common sense, what I told you in the initial things. Then as usual, everybody starts doing the job, and what we think is we can prepare for the Public Service Commission exams. I also prepared for it. How many of you wanted to do the Public Service Commission exam study? Can I see some hands? MPSC, UPSC, only one guy is there for MPSC. So I also studied for that, got selected in the MPSC. Somehow I don't feel that I should continue with it, so I left that. But it is also a part of your life that you should do, you should try. Study hard for that. If you study well in your engineering and do 3-4 months study after that continuously, you can definitely crack MPSC. I can tell you that very frankly. Again, your common sense works there, and your continuous study of the engineering will help you to clear the MPSCs. But fortunately, when I was doing a job in that NGO, and then after I went to Pune for another job, I got an offer from Mahindra Life Spaces at that time. So they offered me a job into a department called as contracts and procurement. Till that time, I have not even heard of there is some department which is contracts and procurement. A civil engineer knows only 2 departments. एक आदमी साइट पे खड़ा रहता है, एक आदमी उसको इंस्ट्रक्ट करता है, बस. और कुछ नहीं पता होता हमें. एक कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स प्रोक्योरमेंट भी होता है, कोई डिज़ाइन भी करता है, कोई स्ट्रक्चरल डिज़ाइन अलग होता है, आर्किटेक्ट अलग डिज़ाइन करता है. ये सब हमें पता ही नहीं होता क्योंकि हम लोग उस पर ध्यान ही नहीं देते. So somehow that contracts and procurement came in my life. In initial 3 years, I was doing a side job. Tendering and all these things I used to do, but contracts and procurement as a core was never my forte. But they offered me a job in contracts and procurement, and since then for last 17 years, I am part of contracts and procurement team of various organizations. I have worked with companies like L&T and now with Relaince. So I was instrumental in building many projects which are more than 5,000 crores in the value. If you have somebody of you have visited Mumbai sometime, there is a project, a mixed-use development project called as Seawoods Grand Central. If you Google it, you will find that it is one of the largest mixed-use development project in India and largest mall in Asia. So it is 27 lakh square feet built up project developed there. So you have to again explore new things so that you can understand your capabilities and your strengths, which you may not be aware of before that. Don't fear of exploring. Again, that connected the dots that initially why that thing is offered to me. I was offered that contracts and procurement job, got selected to MPSC. I have left that job, took my appointment in government, left government job in 6 to 8 months, got a wonderful opportunity with Honda cars in Delhi, and where I met my beautiful wife. So the dot got connected that why I should have left that job and gone to Delhi. These are the major things, major transitions of my life. So, like I said, these are some slides which most of which I think she has covered initially. That who am I? What I have done is these are the 3-4 educational qualifications what I have. I have done basic civil engineering, postgraduate diploma in materials and logistic management, MBA in supply chain management and project management, and I have also done my LLB. So now somebody see that these 4 things are very different from each other. Civil engineers don't generally study materials and logistic management, supply chain management, and LLB. So why all these things come in my life? Because you have to be student throughout your life. You have to keep studying. Then only you will be with the flow, you will be in the market. Then these are the regular certifications what I generally do. Accredited program on legal systems and commercial law management, people manager, accredited people manager, certified manager as a coach, and even now a certified people leader is the another thing what I'm currently doing. So these are all certifications which help you improve as a person. As a student also, you might be having many such opportunities in our laboratory. I'm very much sure about it. We have many online courses available. Coursera is there. Then even LinkedIn and Google gives you many free courses. I'll tell you very strange thing. Though we use so many softwares and so many things, MS Excel is one of the maximum used thing in the all corporate worlds. So you have to be very, very, very thankful and learn MS Excel, because that is very important in every aspect of whatever career you choose as a civil engineer. So what do you think, what are the different careers options you are having available when you become a civil engineer? Can somebody tell me what are the career options? Can I have some noise from your side? Anybody? Yes? Okay. Okay. These are the career options what you are telling. What I am saying is, what I wanted to ask basically is, what is the job a civil engineer can do in the market? As a structural engineer, definitely you can do a job. What are the other professions you can choose as a civil engineer? Have you heard of a quantity surveyor? Builder contractor? Yes, that is also one of the first thing is always think about revealing self, that who am I, what I like, or what I am wanted to be in my life in future. So understand yourself, which is very, very, very important. Like I said, if you don't like something, you will not be able to do it for a longer time. There is a wonderful saying by Swami Vivekananda, do what you enjoy. This is only part 1. And enjoy means not something which is, I love playing cricket, so I'll keep playing cricket, whether I'm good into it or not. That is not the thing. So love what you enjoy. Again, the second line of that, Swami Vivekananda said, if you can't, then enjoy what you do. So you have to balance both the sides. Keep an eye on what you love should be your long-term goal of the life. And till that time, keep doing or keep enjoying what you are doing as part of your profession. Choose your career as a second thought is, choose your career in accordance to the what you have thought of, what you feel that you are good into. Somebody may like, as I said, surveying, somebody may like geotechnical, somebody may like structures, somebody must be good only into the Excel, somebody must be good into the environmental sciences, somebody must be good into the town planning, So please understand what is your calling so that you can choose the job wisely. Now we have very wonderful placement cell in our college. During our times, there was no placement cell. We used to go in the market and search job ourselves. Now you get an opportunity to have a placement through the college. So whichever company is there, please appear for that interview. If you get selected, you will at least have a job in hand when you get pass out. So start doing it and be true to yourself for at least 1 to 2 years. You keep doing that job, and after that you can think of something else if you don't like it or if you don't enjoy that. But initially, please, I think I am audible well. Okay? Initially, please get the option through your placement cell and keep doing that job. And third and very important thing is achieving excellence and creativity in one's own chosen walk of life. So whatever you do, please achieve excellence and creativity in your own path. I'll tell you a small story here. If you have heard of a name called as Lokmanya Bal Gangadhar Tilak, I think you must have heard of his name. A small story of this everybody must have taught in the childhood. मी शेंगा खाल्ल्या नाहीत, मी छडी खाणार नाही. Right? So Lokmanya Tilak was in Mandale. I think this story is of 1912. He has written a letter to his son, who was about to appear to matric examination at that time. So I would like to tell this in Marathi. Most of you must be understanding Marathi, right? So you are comfortable with that, because unless and until I tell you in Marathi, you will not get the meaning of the story. So what happened? Lokmanya Bal Gangadhar Tilak was in Mandale for his life imprisonment, and his son was about to appear for the matriculation exam. So at that time, matriculation was 11th, 10 plus 2 was not there at that time. So what he has written to his son is, with whatever his name, की तुम्ही आता ह्या वर्षी मॅट्रिकला जाणार आहात, तर त्यामध्ये कसं यशस्वी व्हायचं हे तुमचं तुम्ही ठरवा. पण मॅट्रिक नंतर काय करायचे तेही विचारपूर्वक ठरवा. चांभार व्हायचे तर चांभार व्हा. What he said to his own son. It is 1912. So understand that there was a caste system at that time. So what Tilak was saying, चांभार व्हायचे तर चांभार व्हा, means you do whatever you want to do, but make sure that की जोडे असे बनवा की कुणाला जोडे घ्यायचे असतील तर त्यांनी म्हणावं की टिळकांकडे जा. So whatever do, choose your career in accordance to it and achieve excellence and creativity into it. So that is very important. So whatever you are going to do in your life, whatever you do, being engineer, again with a common sense you can do any other thing as well in the life, but do it with excellence and creativity. That is very important. And another thing which I would like to tell you is, to achieve these three things, there is a trilogy of the action what I think you should take, which I have implemented in my life, which has helped me for a long time now. The first thing and very important is, you should do yoga or meditation in your life at least half an hour a day. Give time to it. Morning is the best time, but you can do it in the afternoon, evening. There is no time limit, but morning is the best time. Second is the learning to learn. That is called as Swadhyay. Today also, when you are studying your subjects, don't depend on your teachers' guides. Before that subject is taught into your class, you should have studied it. All the reference books, textbooks, journals, everything is available to you. Please study it. Anything which is not understood by you, that is the only thing which you should ask to your teachers. Right? And final thing is work culture, or in Marathi we call it as a Karya Sanskriti. So whatever you do, have ethics in that. Make sure that in your life you will do everything ethically, whatever your mind allows you to do. So these two things, trilogy of thought and trilogy of action, these are the major things which I would love that you should take away from this session. And few facts which we have already discussed, one of which is fear of failure can be eliminated only by failing. If you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. This is also very important lesson what I have learned from my life. So unless you plan what you wanted to do in next 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, you will not be able to achieve it. I have left my government job with a planning of 10 years, and I bet you that almost everything what I have written on a piece of paper is true today, including what salary I will draw in after 10 years. So it is very important. You should plan what you wanted to achieve in your career. And there is only one person in world who can help you to achieve what you want, and that person is you. So make sure that you are with you always. So these are the things which you wanted to take away from this session. That is up to you. There is nothing compulsion on that. So that's it from my side. Anything you wanted to ask, any questions are there, you are welcome to ask. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening words. Your wisdom have left an indelible marks on our heart and minds. We were truly grateful for the proud of insight you were shared with us today. Now I invite Professor Munish Sharma, sir, Director General GS Mandal, to address us.
Good afternoon. Indeed, it was great pleasure to listen Prasad. The interesting journey of Prasad, and very humble in telling his story, and a lot of messages which you could really take away from his talk. I am so happy that he's present here and he shared his insight and wisdom. And more importantly, the 4 years which he has spent on the campus here at MIT, and the importance of those 4 years. And you could see that one very important thing in his career and whatever he has spoken here in his talk, that is a strong attitude of learning. And probably I could see that that kind of attitude he could build here on the same campus. And you might have seen that how diverse qualification he has earned after passing his BTech from here. And that shows that he earned all those qualifications because of his attitude of learning, not of earning degrees. And how he has made use of those learnings through different formal qualifications, through degrees and through certifications in elevating in his own career. And I really glad to listen from him that what is more important is of exploring yourself. As he rightly mentioned, nobody is going to help you. You have to help yourself. And you now today, in the age where it is more easy to explore, as you are going to grow, of course, there are responsibilities which are also going to grow along with you. Today, relatively you are having more enjoyable time with least responsibilities, and it's the right time actually to explore yourself. I really found this very important message for all the budding technocrats present in this hall, and in fact are going to also listen to Prasad's talk through our YouTube channel. And it's a very, very important message. And it's not easy, when you decide to leave government job, even after 20 years of his passing from here. And still, I know that many of the youngsters, even as on today, have a dream to get into government job. And if someone is leaving that job, it means he knows what he would like to do, and that is something very unique in Prasad. And therefore, whatever he would like to communicate to all of you, I'm sure that you will take a note of it and try to see how you can inculcate those good messages and values in your life. Make your things more interesting. This is one of the purpose of Dil Se talk, that you can listen from horse's mouth. You can because sometimes your teachers are there all the time in front of you. For 4 years you have to see your teachers. Sometimes we ignore their important messages because you are so used to your teachers every day. But I am sure when you see someone who sat in the same classroom, studied in the same environment, is talking to you, that appeals you more most of the time. And really, you will listen with your heart, and that really helps you. So with these words, I really appreciate Prasad's presence today. He has taken out time from his schedule, came to his alma mater, and very humbly he unfolded his journey, professional journey. I really like it in very simple way. The trilogy, what he was mentioning, it actually is a very deep. Each one of the things you can actually go get into it. You can talk hours together in each one of those things, but he actually made it very simple, very, very simple for all of us to understand. So Prasad, thank you very much from behalf of all of the youngsters sitting and the institute, of course, for coming here. Keep coming, be in touch with the institute, and I hope particularly the civil engineering department would try to see that how they can take more advantage of the wisdom and the insight which Prasad could build in last 20 years of his career. So again, thank you to Mrs. Prasad also, who is present here today, and big round of applause for her also. And happy that a Maharashtrian guy got a wife from the north. Is a good connection. And he specifically mentioned that the destiny, why he left that, why he went to Delhi, and probably destiny was of getting her. So that's very interesting. Wish you all the best. I hope your family also. We have all the best wishes to you. Keep growing and keep in touch with MIT. Thank you once again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. It's such a prayer that cannot be seen or touched. It must be felt by the heart. Thus, I would like to request Mr. Umesh Salunke, sir, to present the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon to one and all present here, and especially my beautiful and smart dear students. It is my honor and privilege to propose the word of thanks here of this wonderful event of our Alumni Talk Dil Se. On behalf of Maharashtra Institute of Technology, I, Professor Umesh Salunke from Civil Engineering Department, uh, my express my thanks to engineer, advocate, and future doctor Prasad Haridas sir. Your journey and achievements have truly inspired to us. Thank you for taking out your time from your busy schedule to be with us and for your invaluable contribution this event. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I would like to thank to our Professor Munish Sharma sir, Director General GS Mandal for entire support and encouragement. Sir's guidance and resources have been helpful in making this event a reality. I, I am grateful to thank Dr. Yenchi Patil sir, MIT Director, for his continuous support to us to organize such meaningful and impactful activities. My sincere thanks to Dr. Amit Raute sir, Dean of Student Development and Alumni Affairs, and Dr. Supriya Kinariwala Madam, Associate Dean of Alumni Affairs, for guidance. Thanks to all students for making this event a priority. A special thanks to HOD sir, Dr. Prashant Sharma sir, all technical teams, 10 alumni coordinators for planning and executing this event. Once again, thank you everyone for making this Alumni Talk series memorable. Thank you. Thanks a lot.